So hi there students, welcome back to our last video lesson for Grade 10 Mathematics Quarter 1, Week 9. So our topic has something to do with solving problems involving polynomials and polynomial equations. So lahat ng natutunan natin, lahat ng methods ng pag-divide ng polynomials, yung mga theorems, and then yung kuha natin ng roots ng polynomial equations, i-apply po natin yun lahat dito sa ating video lesson na ito. So let's start. So our lesson objective, of course, we will be solving real-life applications of polynomials and polynomial equations. So take note, in solving word problems, follow these steps. First, understand the problem. So ibig sabihin, intindihin ang problem. So sa pag-understand ng problem, malalaman natin kung ano nga ba yung nire-require sa atin na sagot na kailangan nating ibigay, isolve. After nun, devise a plan. So, plano. So, para natin masagot yung problem, kailangan tayong magkaroon ng plano. So, after nating magkaroon ng plano, so, carry out the plan, ibig sabihin, isasagawa natin yung plano, isosolve natin, based dun sa kung paano natin naiintindihan yung given problem. And then, after nating masolve yung problem, look back. Ibig sabihin, i-check natin yung solutions kung tama ba. And then, i-double check natin, i-triple check natin kung yun ba talaga yung sagot dun sa given problem or hindi. So, baka kasi may nakaligtaan tayong process, solution, units na kailangan nating i-double check. So, let's have problem number 1. The rectangular garden of Michelle has an area of 8x squared plus 14x minus 15 square meters. If the length measures 2x plus 5 meters, find the width. So, yung mga problem po na ipapresent ko sa inyo is more on geometric problem po. So, volume and area. So, based sa ating given problem, yung area is 8x squared plus 14x minus 15. So, square meters. And then, given yung isang dimension, which is yung length, which is 2x plus 5 meters. So, ano nga ba yung mga dimensions ng rectangle? So, length and width. Ibig sabihin, width ang ating hinahanap. So, ayan. Naka-indicate naman sa problem. Find the width. So, ano nga ba ang formula ng area ng rectangle? So, the formula for the area of rectangle is length times width. So, given yung area, given din yung length, hahanapin natin yung width. So, using synthetic division o kaya naman long division method, maaari nating makuha yung isang dimension, yung width niya. So, for our solution, we will be applying long division. So, 8x squared plus 14x minus 15 ang magsisilbing dividend. And then, 2x plus 5 naman ang divisor. Bakit tayo nagdi-divide dito? It's because given po kasi yung area ng rectangular garden. So, kapag ang given po natin is length and then width, ang kailangan po nating operation is multiplication. So, para makuha yung area. So, let's start. 8x squared divided by 2x, that is 4x. So, isasubtract kasi natin yung exponents using quotient rule. So, 2 minus 1, kaya x na lang po. And then, 4x, babalik natin. Mumultiply natin sa 2x plus 5. And that is 8x squared plus, so 4x times 5, that is 20x. And then, yung 8x squared plus 20x, papalitan po natin yung mga sign. And then, we proceed to addition. So, 8x squared plus negative 8x squared, that is 0. And then, 14x plus negative 20x, that is negative 6x. And then, we bring down negative 15. Next, ganun ulit. Negative 6x divided by 2x, that is negative 3. And then, ibabalik natin negative 3 times 2x plus 5, negative 6x, and then negative 3 times 5, negative 15. And then negative 6x magiging positive. And then negative 15 magiging positive din. And then yung operation is addition. So negative 6x plus 6x, that is 0. Negative 15 plus 15, that is also 0. So our answer is 4x minus 3 meters. So after nating ma-carry out yung plan, of course, yung last step natin is look back. So ibig sabihin, i-check natin yung ating solution. So i-multiply natin yung 2x plus 5 sa 4x minus 3. So kailangan kapag minultiply po natin yan, lilitaw po yung area na 8x squared plus 14x minus 15. So using FOIL method, so sulat lang natin dito yung FOIL method. So FOIL method, first, outer, inner, last terms. So first, 2x times 4x, that is 8x squared. Next, outer terms, 2x times negative 3, that is negative 6x. And then 5 times 4x, 20x. 5 times negative 3, sa last terms na tayo, negative 15. Finally, we combine like terms. So negative 6x plus 20x, yun yung mga parehong terms. So bring down 8x squared. And then yung pinag-add natin na like terms, that is 14x. And then bring down negative 15. As you can see, nakuha po natin yung area. Ibig sabihin, yung 4x minus 3 meters ay tama po. Is the width of the garden. So for problem number 2, the volume of a rectangular shoebox is 2x cubed minus 9x squared minus 19x plus 6 cubic centimeters, and its height is x minus 6 centimeters. Find the area of the box base. So as you can see, volume po yung ating topic. Okay, so yung volume natin given, so in terms of cubic centimeters, and then yung height. So ang nawawalang dimensions po natin dito, so ilista lang po natin again, yung volume, 2x cubed minus 9x squared minus 19x plus 6 cubic centimeter. And then yung height natin given then, which is x minus 6 centimeters. So find the area of the box base. So bakit meron tayong word na area? It's because yung two other dimensions ng rectangular box na to, yung length, and then yung width. Diba? Ang base po kasi ng rectangular shoebox is rectangle. Yung area ng rectangle, length times width. So, ibig sabihin, kailangan nating i-divide yung given volume dun sa given height. So, again, pwede tayong gumamit ng synthetic division or long division. So, kung saan po tayo comfortable, yun po yung kailangan nating sundin. So, for number 2, ang gagamitin natin, obviously, synthetic division. So, ang process dito, of course, di naman na iba. So, isusulat natin yung mga coefficients ng dividend. So, yung volume natin, 2x cubed minus 9x squared minus 19x plus 6. So, yung 2x cubed, that is 2. Yung negative 9x squared, negative 9. And then negative 9x, negative 19. And then yung 6, the constant term. And then yung x minus 6. So, yun yung isusulat natin sa box. So, dahil negative 6, magiging positive 6. Then, we bring down 2. So, 2 times 6, that is 12. Negative 9 plus 12, that is 3. And then 3, multiply to 6. Repeat process lang po hanggang makarating sa pinakadulo. So, 3 times 6, that is 18. And then negative 19 plus 18, that is negative 1. And then negative 1 times 6, that is negative 6. Finally, 6 plus negative 6, that is 0. So, and then yung mga nakuha nating sagot na nasa third row, so, ita-transform lang natin in terms of x. So, since yung highest degree natin is 3, 2x squared po yung nauna natin. And then, yung 3 in terms of x, 3x. And then, yung constant term natin, negative 1. Ibig sabihin po, ito po yung area nung box base. And then, ano ang nawawala natin dito? Yung unit po. Square centimeters. Or pwede rin namang square centimeter. Ayan. So, to check our answers, so yung nakuha nating area kanina, 2x squared plus 3x minus 1. So, ito yung area ng base. And then, yung height, x minus 6. So, yung target po natin dito is yung volume nung given box. So, i-multiply lang po natin yung dalawa na yan, dalawang expressions na yan. So, 2x squared times x. So, distributive method. So, 2x squared times x, that is 2x cubed. And then, 2x squared times negative 6, negative 12x squared. And then, 3x times x, that is 3x squared. So, itapat na po natin. And then, 3x times negative 6, negative 18x. Finally, yung negative 1 naman ang ating i-distribute. So, negative 1 times x, that is negative x. And then, negative 1 times negative 6, that is positive 6. And then, we add. So, 2x cubed, bring down. And then, negative 12x squared plus 3x squared, that is negative 9x squared. And then, negative 18x plus negative x, that is negative 19x. And then, bring down 6. So, yung volume po ng ating box, ayan po, 2x cubed minus 9x squared minus 19x plus 6 cubic centimeter. So, upon checking, nakuha po natin siya. Ibig sabihin, yung area ng base natin is 2x squared plus 3x minus 1 square centimeters. So, for problem number 3 and number 4, application po siya ng polynomial equations. Let's have number 3. The base and height of a parallelogram is x minus 7 meters and x plus 9 meters respectively. If the area of the parallelogram is 192 square meters, find the actual values of its dimensions. So, yung parallelogram po, yung dimensions po niya, base and height. So, yung base po is x minus 7 meters. And then, yung height naman po is x plus 9 meters. So, yung formula for the area of parallelogram is base height or base times height. Eh, yung area ng parallelogram is given 192 square meters. So, paano natin ipo-formulate yung ating equation dito? So, x minus 7 times x plus 9 equals 192. So, yung x minus 7 is yung base, x plus 9 is yung height, and then 192 square meters yung area. And then, magiging quadratic equation siya. So, using FOIL method, imumultiply lang natin yung x minus 7 tsaka x plus 9. So, x times x, that is x squared. And then, x times 9, that is 9x. Negative 7 times x, yung inner terms, negative 7x. And then, negative 7 times 9, that is negative 63. And then, yung 192, ilipat natin sa left side, magiging negative 192. is equal to 0. And then we combine like terms. So yung x squared, wala naman po siyang kamuka. So bring down. And then 9x minus 7x, that is 2x. Negative 63 minus 192, that is negative 255, is equal to 0. So ito po yung ating equation. So para makuha po natin yung actual values, kailangan po natin i-factor yung given equation na yan. Yung x squared plus 2x minus 255 is equal to 0. So let's have the solution. X squared plus 2x minus 255 is equal to 0. So using factoring, so what are the factors of negative 255 that when added will give a sum of 2? The coefficient of the middle term, x. So yung factors po na negative 255 na magbibigay ng sum na 2, 17 and negative 15. So 17 plus negative 15, that is 2. 17 times negative 15, that is negative 255. So paano natin susulat? X plus 17 times x minus 15 is equal to 0. And then we equate each term to 0. So x plus 17 equals 0. X minus 15 is equal to 0. So using zero product property, so magiging x equals negative 17. And then sa kabila naman, x equals 15. So yun po yung ating mga nakuhang roots. So you can see, yung 17 is negative. So hindi po pwedeng maging value ng dimension ng ating given problem is negative. So ang kukunin lang po natin is yung positive. Okay. So yung given dimension natin for base is x minus 7. Yung isa naman, for our height, x plus 9. So kung i-check natin yan, i-substitute natin yung 15 dun sa x minus 7. So 15 minus 7, that is 8. Okay? And then dito naman sa height, 15 plus 9, that is 24. Okay. So i-multiply natin yung 8 tsaka 24, mag-a-arrive tayo sa area na 192 square meters. Ibig sabihin, yung value natin na x is equal to 15 is correct. And then yung dimension natin, yung actual values ng dimension, yung base natin, 8 meters. Yung height natin, 24 meters. So since ito na yung last lesson natin for quarter 1, so obviously, our next video lesson, quarter 2 na. So our first lesson in quarter 2 has something to do with polynomial functions. So if we have polynomial expressions, polynomial equations, we also have polynomial functions. So sa polynomial functions, makikita nyo dito yung graph ng isang polynomial function. So kasi 'di ba, ng grade 9 nagkaroon tayo ng quadratic function, parabola. And then linear function naman, linear equation ng grade 8, line naman yung graph. So sa polynomial functions, abangan nyo kung anong itsura ng kanyang graph. So yun lang, maraming salamat.